panel speaker. My name is Lee Jamin. You can call me Jamin. My topic is therapeutic landscape for psychiatric care at Sultan Ismail Hospital, Johor. So I explain about my site background first. So you can see from the location plan is actually showing the whole site for the Sultan Ismail Hospital, located at Taman Mount Austin, Johor, and the site coverage is about 13 hectares, and the users ownership of the hospital is Majlis Bandaraya Johor Bahru, and also the user profile is public and also residents at Taman Mount Austin. So its function is provide the quality medical service and also effective customer friendly to all patients to obtain optimal healing services. So here are the key plan and also site images for the reference and also the site context. For the site issue is actually the hospital is lack of well organized spaces to enhance the quality of the hospital environment, which the environment should be pleasing experience for both the patients, visitor and also staff. And the next issue is lack of awareness in the health community that to achieve efficient and hygienic environment as to have the characteristics of stress relieving characteristic. And the third issue is high stress level among the patient due to the hospitalizations. Yeah. So here are the site inventory. Here are the site inventory, which I divided according to the site boundary is A, B, and C. The A spaces is the parking spaces, the B spaces is the institutional, which is the main building of the hospital, and C is the place where the helicopter land. So here are some pictures I took from internet and both from my site visits. So the progress of the inventory is actually showing how I could solve the issues that I mentioned here, which I divided into 3 spaces, and later I will apply my design guideline and like those activities or programs that I might apply. So here are the site analyses which I come in the entrance. There are 3 entrances from the main road, both main road, and also the secondary road inside of the hospital. Yeah. So here are also the buffer zone around the location plan, which this location is actually the place where the medical staff stay. Here are actually to the main route, yeah, the highway. Yeah, so there's actually an existing buffer zone here. So here also the land use is actually stated institutional, and also the land surface temperature is considered high in the hospital. Yeah. So the SWOT analysis that I found is the hospital is actually have a strategic location because it at the Taman Mount Austin, which have a lot of user base there, and also is have the potential to apply the patient-centered approach because it's a hospital itself and contain a lot of diverse open spaces. But the problem is there's not well organized in my opinion. So the existing infrastructure and also medical expert medical staff there. So the weakness is actually the traffic congestion due to high number of vehicles, the unconnected pedestrian footpath, and also the an inadequate usage of maintenance of the open spaces. So my suggestion for the opportunity is to promote green infrastructure design for the hospital, to promote biophilic concept and therapeutic design elements to the open spaces, and increase the connectivity to the open spaces. Yeah, so for the threat is high number of vehicles could be dangerous to pedestrians, and also lack of lighting that might cause some incidents and lack of maintenance. So coming to my research topic, which we know that greenery in environment is very important to everyone, and the topics that I use is therapeutic landscape, which is emphasize a place that have the elements to achieve both in physical, mental, and spiritual healing. So healing landscape could be user-centered green spaces in a hospital setting for my site, and it's important to gain its popularity to help people heal and feel better. So according to a survey, National Recreation and Park Association, green landscape in healthcare institutes help people to reduce their anxiety and tension. So this might lead to my problem statement, which I found that unorganized area and poorly designed area without like a garden scheme to enhance the quality of hospital is actually proved by the Minister of Health. They hope to enhance the spaces in hospital to achieve the healing purpose. Next is a lack of awareness in health community that needs to create a functional, efficient, and stress-relieving characteristic. The third problem statement is a high stress level among the patient in the hospitals. So for our research goal is to promote healing spaces and facility for the hospital community to improve the health outcome, and also act as a resilient factors to support the community awareness for the health of the community, and seek for the possibility and application of healing landscape to reduce the stress among the patients. Yeah. So for my objective is to study the application of healing landscape design in hospital context to heal the user in terms of body and mind, and also to study the practical of the healing landscape and some programs that are able to raise their awareness and also reduce their stress by proposing biophilic sensory therapeutic landscape. Yeah. So here are some of the research questions that leads to what I want to found later in my research, which here are some proof of the significant studies that actually there are no specific guidelines for the design in terms of the courtyards of the hospital, the open spaces of the hospitals that conduct in usage of Malaysian hospital. So study have shown that patients in hospital with the healing gardens will actually boost their mood and also reduce the stress. Yeah. So here are the scopes of the healing landscape, which are divided into people, places, process, will lead to the wellness, efficiency, and sustainability of this place. Yeah. So for the anticipated findings is actually they hope to reduces the psychological problems among the patients and also boost the biodiversity and environments of the hospital. So here are the structure of the report from introductions to the conclusions, where we involve the literature review, the methodologies, and also IIS, not detailed IIS yet, but later we will detail the IIS, master plan, detail area, and also conclusion. So for my literature review, actually start from therapeutic landscape, which I later found out there's like centers of health design that have the healing garden, horticulture therapy, and others garden which later I can use as the spaces for my design concept. And optimal healing environment is actually in terms of the criteria to achieve what there's the needs for the patient. For example, it's good for their internal, external, and also interpersonal and behavior of the patient. So actually how we can boost the mood or it reduces stress, so I can later study in depth in this literature review. So for restorative environment is actually those theoretical framework that I can use later on to apply in the design guideline. For example, like work programs and work spaces that can actually reduce their stress or that can catch up their attentions. Yeah. So here are the methodologies, which we will focus on the case study later, which is the hospital in Singapore, Contact Point Hospital, and also reference studies in Australia, the Lady Celotic Children Hospital, which both applies the concept of healing landscape. Yeah. So this is the overall for my presentations that I relate the research title with my site selection.
I think you made